In a lot of these teams' hands, you kind of say something like, hey, this is a very powerful kind of composition. There's no way.
Release in. You could go with that given the fact that you already have a pretty good front line with Maokai. They had whatever they really wanted to get.
Yeah, that's the feels bad buy.
Yeah, you want to get that BF sword every time you get that first recall off, but she was under pressure. Fabi able to use the red buff to get a CS lead, comes back. Already got his...
Ooh, an Alarm.
Ooh, Alarm might go for the solo kill into RF Legendary.
Aggressive.
Still got no flash.
Death charge as soon as he hits level 6. RF Legendary has yet to hit that himself. Dredgeline comes out underneath the tower. RF Legendary is going to lock him with the Twisted Advance. Alarm, can he get a trade kill? The knockup from Rek'Sai denies him that. First blood to Big.
And the level up might have been just exactly what he needed to survive because there were a couple last minion autos coming at RF.
Either. Double Dragon control already at 10 minutes means that you're going to be starting to stack those up extremely early. There's a Mountain Drake that's going to be following after that, but Fabi thinks he can open up here with the Curtain Call. As soon as the Dragon went down, there's a flash forward and the Chain of the Nethergrass going down onto Biana, but it's immediately stopped up. Vex does wind up going down though as RF Legendary utilizes that teleport of his that have happened from that play as they are still at a slight disadvantage, but Alorum here has Odd Orange coming in. They wind up trying to pop up RF Legendary, has used the depth charge to Dredgeline to root him back in. RF Legendary's Vengeful Maelstrom will not keep him alive, and despite having an Aegis, he goes down. God's Jackal's crew trying to push down this bottom lane tower that has taken a bit of poke and prodding damage. A flash away from Fabi as the Enchanted Crystal Arrow gets used out by Vex. The Realm Warp being channeled in by Ryze as well. Strompus is going to come in as well as Alorium wants it coming in with the teleport. The response is there from RF Legendary, but they've already caught into Biano. He's going to wind up going down to Strompus, and now Big God's Jackals, they got to scatter. Pick and Wolf is going over the wall. He will end up picking up Odd Orange on the backside of the fight, but RF Legendary is getting locked up, and he will go down for a double kill over to Strompus. The Curtain Call is out. The last shots will fall, and a double kill goes over to Corki. Both mid laners picking up all the kills. There's a triple kill comes in for Peek and Woof. Another missile snipe picks that one up. The last flourish from Jhin will not wind up landing onto Vex as Wiggly now picks up a kill onto Alorum as Team Gates tries to get Peek and Move. They do not, and they go down.
A lot of wards on the side of Team Gates, so Big God Jackals need to do a much better job. As we see, they go for the flash engage onto Strompus. He's going to get taken down.
Yeah, they pulled the trigger. They wind up eviscerating the Ryze, who's the one with a lot of the kills on the side of Team Gates. The Curtain Call comes out as well. Vex has to flash and run away from that one. He also popped his own heal. That's how they're going to take that tower down.
Shut me up. I was talking about how they should be getting vision control. They can just get a flash engage off. That works too. So they're able to grab the mid-outer turret, pick that one off, and
they do have Jhin.
True that.
I mean, the Infinity Edge is also very effective, just the fact that if you're that far ahead, it's the best item you can buy worth that much money. As Strompus walks into a dark, scary jungle.
Right, then you start dropping some of these wards. As we see Wiggly get sniped out. Good dodge by Peek and Wolf not getting taken by that Ashe arrow, as I'm sure there would have been a lot of follow-up coming in for Team Gates. As now we see after the poke of Peek and Wolf starts landing, Fabi getting in on the action as well.
Strompus barely gets out of that one with the Realm Warp. I thought that was kind of telegraphed, saying like, hey, I'm going to be standing right here. But it does last just long enough to get him out. Biano actually going to get cut out by Alorum, who comes in. He trades a kill for his life, but that's a tank for a support.
Gates, though, slowly Kha'Zix getting in range, not able to get there in time. Heading up onto Strompus. I actually like that as just a distraction, so they're able to grab the turret. They crack the base. They're onto the middle inhibitor now. Doesn't look like Team Gates is going to step up to try and stop them. But the arrow does come in, snipes out Wiggly.
Yeah, so the fight looks like it makes him end. Team Gates trying to defend their base and their inhibitor. The knockup goes onto RF Legendary from that depth charge, and he's actually dropping low. Wiggly as well. Odd Orange about half HP in the backlines. Might even wants to get a reset. RF Legendary's gone down. Biano's going to be next as Vex picks up that kill. There's a Realm Warp cutting people off. They sandwich Peek and Woof. He's going to get shut down, and Team Gates lose 2 towers, pick up 3 kills. And that means now Fabi is going to open up his Curtain Call, zone away Team Gates from their own inhibitor. Vex has been dropped to about half HP, as has the inhibitor. The Redemption's going to get used up, though, but Team Gates, they're charging in. Alarm caught onto Biano, but now he's going to get turned around on by the Nethergrass. He's tanky, but he's still taking damage. He's going to get his Guardian Angel popped. Actually, he goes down. No Guardian Angel available. Maokai's going to fall as well, so it's been a tank-for-tank trade so far. Bottom lane, though, the minions for Big God's Jackals, a little bit of a disjointed team fight from their side results in Team Gates being able to hang on, and Team Gates showed fortitude like this in their first week against Delta Fox. Ooh, never mind. Deathfire Touch.
Deathfire Touch comes in as Fabi is able to get the kill onto Odd Orange.
For 2 Big God's Jackals, they're going to have that with the dead Kha'Zix carcass.
And then W to the other tank that his team is focusing. The fact that he twisted advances onto a carry who wants to hit him anyway, he's not really making the most use of it. As we see another team fight breaking out.
Yeah, Team Gates, they want to contest. They don't want a 5-stack Dragon going over as Vex gets locked up by the Biano Nethergrass, but Strumpus picks up a kill on the RF Legendary. Their tank is down. Wiggly taking a lot of damage. He winds up having to be chased out of that, and this is Team Gates. Well, okay, Fabi is not Shine On, but this is Team Gates as the Odd Orange has respawned, comes over the wall. They take the Elder Dragon for themselves. They don't have any Elemental Dragons for themselves, but they've denied a key objective. The contester started up for themselves.
I mean, I don't hate the idea of this force. You need to do something. You're losing the game, so they're going to try and get a team fight win by baiting the Baron and turning off it. Things are going okay for them, but we see Pekin Wolf getting a lot of poke down onto the carries.
Now Fabi's joining the fight. The curtain call is landing on the Strumpus. He's a lot of their damage. He does wind up using the Saros Embrace Shield to try to stay alive. Looks like that the front line is taking a lot of damage from Big God Jackals and Team Gates. Finally, Strumpus goes down. That's a big carry tonight. Odd Orange wind up having his Guardian Angel popped as well. Vincent will get followed over by RF Legendary, and Alorm in the backline's trying to do something. Eats a honey fruit, but winds up going down. Fabi picks up another kill. That is a 1, 2, 3 for none. Odd Orange tries to go in, tries to take down Pekin Wolf, but he will die. And that will all but seal the deal.
And this is going to be a win for Big God Jackals.
44 minutes into the game, Big God Jackals, despite having all those advantages early on, despite being in control the entire